So hi, I'm Matt Rubenstein. I'm the tech coordinator here at North Quad. I work with Amelia. Tonight I'm going to present on 3 topics: Agalmics, Post-Scarcity, and the Singularity. I'm also going to provide a framework for discussing how they're interconnected. The focus will be on the topics, but I hope as I present, the connections between these ideas will begin to emerge. I also need to acknowledge I modified the format slightly. So instead of 20 slides, I have less than 20 slides, but 2 of my slides exceed the 20 seconds because I wanted to be able to read you guys a passage from a book. So I hope that's okay with everyone. Okay, so let's start with definitions. Agalmics, a pleasing gift, the study and practice of the production and allocation of non-scarce goods. Ideas are non-scarce goods. And agalmia, the sum of agalmic activity in a particular region or sphere, analogous to an economy in economic theory. Okay, so what's scarcity? It's the fundamental economic problem of having humans who have unlimited wants and needs in a world with limited resources. So you see, oil's expensive, but we love to drive our cars. And of course, so there follows naturally, there's supply and demand, and hopefully an equilibrium between the two. And of course, along with that, the price and quantity are affected by the supply and demand. Okay, so what's a zero-sum game? In games theory, a zero-sum game is one in which one player's gain is another player's loss. When 2 suppliers compete for the dollars of a single customer, when 2 government agencies compete with one another for fixed budget dollars. P.T. Barnum, famous zero-sum gamer. Spacely Sprocket, famous zero-sum gamer. A positive-sum game is one in which players can gain by behavior which enhances the gains of others. Efficient agalmics is a positive-sum game. Open source software is a positive-sum game. When programmers give away their source code, they gain users to report bugs, they gain reputation in the community, and the users get free software, of course. Agalmics can also be seen as a social technology. Such technologies influence popular attitudes and social behaviors on a large scale. They realize the desires of a community. They're also related to social engineering, and therefore can be used to incentivize certain behaviors, like paying for farms in Farmville. So what are the properties of agalmics? It's transfinite. There are more ideas in the world than can be counted, and new concepts are thought up every day. It's cooperative. It's self-stimulating. It's self-directing. It's decentralized and non-authoritarian, and it's positive sum. So how does one practice agalmics? Well, you learn to focus on creating value. You find cooperation where you thought there was only competition. You study not only techniques, but also mentalities and attitudes from ecosystems that have succeeded. And when an opportunity arises, you seize it. You strive to be inclusive. If you leave your door open, value and resources will come to you. This is post-scarcity economy, right now, on the internet, except that brain cycles are still scarce. Information abounds, but attention does not. Who do we pay attention to when everyone is giving away information for free? We live in John Perry Barlow's independent cyberspace, an economy of ideas. We get ahead by giving, but how do we sort out this chaos? People vote with their feet by leaving situations they do not like, and information gets sorted out this way. But are all votes the same? Is this just one more rant you'll find on Reddit, or is it something you'll pay attention to? Let's consider the internet as one big, complex, noisy channel of information. In the context of information theory, Claude Shannon defines entropy as a means of quantifying the value of information contained in a message. Entropy is a measure of uncertainty, noise or chaos, in a random variable. Without a system to sort out the chaos, there will always be a scarce market of people providing solutions and sorting things into scarce, ordered, non-chaos. So what are reputation economies? Humans have limited attention that they can apply to filtering out desirable information from the noise of useless posts. Finding out what matters and what doesn't in an attention-scarce economy is a matter of finding out how much attention people are receiving. Other humans can help us sort through the infinite puppy pictures by acting as metafilters. Reputation economies allow users to credit valuable posts and helpful humans. Now let's change gears. So what's this technological singularity thing? It's defined by an occurrence beyond which events cannot be predicted. It's preceded by technological acceleration, and the proximity to the singularity is described by points of inflection, sharp changes in technology and culture marked by complexity. One way to define it is an intelligence explosion, where synthetic superintelligences design successive generations of increasingly powerful minds, it might occur very quickly. It might not stop until the agent's cognitive abilities greatly surpass any humans. Humans would be left behind in the dust or forced to augment themselves to keep up with the knowledge and culture curves, respectively.
Pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
Author Werner Vinge has a good way of describing singularity. In the past, when some new invention came along, it generally made all sorts of unexpected consequences, but these consequences could eventually be understood. Now think about trying to explain these inventions to a goldfish. There's no chance of being able to explain our world that would be meaningful as it is to us humans. Author Neil Asher has a great passage about why AIs might not choose singularity. Why have not the AIs accelerated away from us to leave us bobbing and bewildered in their wake? Why have they not become godlike entities as utterly beyond us as we are beyond ants? AIs are capable, without acquiring additional processing space, of setting up synergistic systems within themselves that result in an exponential climb in intelligence. Ask then why a human, capable of learning verbatim the complete works of Shakespeare, instead drinks a bottle of brandy, then giggles a lot and falls over. Taking the above step is a dreadfully serious matter. Great things could be achieved and the deep mysteries of the universe solved. The AI Jerusalem, when questioned on this matter, is worth noting here. We have grown more intelligent than you. Do you think our senses of fun and proportion did not also grow? And do you think we left behind our sense of humor too? Perhaps the answer to the why not question is simple after all, the singularity being a matter of choice, to which the AIs have replied, no thanks. As humans work together over collaborative mediums and begin to live together virtually in cyberspace, we approach a social singularity as well, a place where ideas propagate almost instantaneously and consensus could be reached across all connected minds. The next economic singularity could increase growth exponentially and be triggered by innovation that allows for the replacement of virtually all human labor. Or it could start on the internet with Agalmic designs and end users like you and me by recognizing ideas and reputation economies as one path to post-scarcity. That's it.